Does that mean we have quality?
You have to look yourself.
Doesn't mean we have quality. Quality is always something that's needed. It doesn't ever happen. We have quality. Oh my god, I don't know how that happened. You know what? I would love to have some honey. Honey? Hun?
What?
My love.
What?
I would love to have some ice cream.
We don't own ice cream.
I know, but we could own ice cream.
You're right. You can go out and get some ice cream.
Bubby. Look at Bubby. Bubby, why don't we have ice cream? I'm all phlegmy after waking up. I don't know why I'm sleeping so much today.
Because you're sick?
No. We do actually have quality. And we're back in Vampyr with the Sucky Suck. I told you we were going to play this. What did you think I was going to do? More Kingdom? I changed the game to Vampyr.
You did.
Well, Sajid just changed it again. Sajid is so attentive. It doesn't do anything, honey. Pretty sure it doesn't do anything. He's trying. Honey, he tried. Leave him alone. Stop it. Also, I can't see the grandma emote. How do you find the grandma emote?
What are you talking about? It's there.
I know, but I don't see it.
It's a BTTV emote. You won't see it.
I don't know how to see a BTTV emote. Okay, we're trying to go after the girl that was in here. That's
Honey,
what I remember.
it's right there. You're looking at it.
I don't know how to call it out.
It's Dilzig G-Lol. If you hover over it, it'll tell you exactly what to type.
Oh my god.
You just have to pay attention to the channel.
Or maybe...
I told you like 3 times.
No. When
Don't
you
say
told me last time, I
hey,
thought it was
tell me.
Dilzig Gmaw. Do you know how much Gmaw would make more sense than G-Lol?
Because I don't know.
Can you let me play this? Oh my god.
This is my territory.
Oh, hello, sir.
Let me go, you bastard!
Ow. Just let me go.
How long are you gonna keep locked in here? Don't you know?
You hear it cornered.
Let me go, you bastard!
I need more stamina. Ow. Stop slicing me up
Disgusting asshole!
with that fucking...
Vampire or not, I'll never be your wife!
Excuse you. Ow.
Let me go, you bastard!
What are you talking to me about? Huh?
Did you announce the stream on Twitter?
No. I just need to bite him.
How long are you gonna keep me locked in here?
No, we had the talk, and I thought his talk said it was Dilzig Gmaw.
No, it would never be that.
That would make a lot more sense. But okay. I've just arrived in London after a grueling journey from Manchester. The city is sad and despaired. It will not be difficult to find a woman willing to escape death here. I cannot wait to restart my research. Soon I won't be a virgin anymore. What? The cell is ready. All I must do now is to find the appropriate candidate and bring her in. She will be grateful and beautiful and gentle with a nice temper. I have already tested my persuasion ability on a few women and it worked most of the time, but I don't want my future bride to be submissive. I will use my power to bring her here. Then I'll tell her what I intend to do and I'll let her accept. This is important. I want my lady to willingly accept to become my wife for eternity. Oh. Tiger, he's head bumping again. He's knee bumping. Hi, putters. Hello. 17th of October. I think I found the perfect match. Her name is Louise. She is a waitress at a public house, and she is quite charming. I love her attitude when serving drink in that bar, tough and proud. I am sure she will accept my offer. Once she is mine, once the vampire blood will have achieved her metamorphosis, her face shall heal properly and her scars will disappear. Then she'll be the perfect beauty I'm the only one to see right now. I don't understand. Louise refuses my proposition. Why would she? I promised her I would never force her to anything. I may let her starve a little. Then she'll understand I'm her only option. He's charming. Oh my god. He's so charming. You are an unfortunate and broken individual, ma'am. Wow. This is like another woman he attempted or something? Like, you're broken in all types of way. He is ideal, but I saved her. Hello.
Miss Teasdale, are you all right?
How do you know my name? Who are you?
My name is Dr. Reed. I managed to track you down thanks to your father.
So my father really was looking after me.
Her scar is so not noticeable.
This man, this vampire told me my father was dead. Is it true?
I'm afraid so, miss. I'm so sorry, of course. But you are free to go, as your abductor is no more.
I suppose my jailer also killed my father, didn't he?
Thankfully, he did not search your father's corpse, where I found his notes describing where he might find you. You should read them.
I must find my father's body. He deserves a proper burial.
Does. Are you sick? You're not feeling very good. You're not feeling very good. It's okay, I'll help you. She needs to give her father a proper burial. It just sounds like a lot of extra work for her. I don't know. What?
My father always said, even those few who offer help always want something in return.
Oh look, she's got a machete and it's really good. She also had an engagement ring. It was really good. A tiger. 143, 145. Ooh. 1515. This actually might be better. It doesn't have all the extra stuff attached to it, but we could probably upgrade it. Not that we're using that really, but hey. I mean, it's getting to the point where the club is just like breaking bones. Onibi, what is your problem? We said we were coming back in here to save her. We saved her. I feel vindicated. Like I did something good for this world. That's right. We gotta enter Aloysius's mansion. Saved her a lot of work. I did.
How'd you say his name?
Huh?
How'd you say his name?
Aloysius.
Yeah?
That's how the game's saying it. It looks like it's spelled Aloysius.
Because that's an
But the
actual
game
name.
is saying Aloysius. So I'm assuming the game meant it to be Aloysius instead of Aloysius, because it literally should be Aloysius. But I feel like there's missing an I or something for it to officially be Aloysius. Hey, look. So... yeah, she wasn't connected to anyone. There's no problem. She's only the first person to die here. She had a headache too, and I didn't want to use that. Or she had something. We've not been to this side. I just take that. Hello. Just that. That. Just. How are you?
Good evening, Miss Price. How are you tonight?
Dr. Reed, I didn't know you had returned from the war. I had a new doctor when you left, but he's not
Okay,
as
Neve,
kind
have
as
fun
you.
and lurking.
Always glad to see a former patient in good condition. It's been a long time.
Too long indeed. And as a token of my appreciation, I'll grant you the best price if you fancy buying anything from my humble shop.
She's so nice.
What can you tell me about yourself, Miss Price?
I'm still managing my shop. The only difference is, since the quarantine, we're open at night. You, on and the country seem to have changed a lot.
She's managing her shop.
Really?
She's on to
Have I
something.
changed that much? It must have been the war and the night shifts since my return.
Don't get me wrong, Dr. Reed, you're still handsome. Just maybe a little bit wiser, more serious. It suits you well.
You're doing dailies.
Tell me more about yourself. No new fiancé? I remember you were hoping to get remarried. I'm sure you must have a few suitors.
Who would marry an old bat like myself with a grown daughter and a little business? As you know, I only fancy handsome men like yourself.
Wow. She's just hitting on me.
Just anything in particular in this part of town recently?
Other than you coming back to cheer me up? Nothing at all, Doctor.
Oh my god. She really does want Dr. Reed's dong. She has anemia. We gotta get her some work.
Does your daughter still worry you, Miss Price? I remember you were often concerned about her health when she was younger.
Have you not seen Carol since she returned? She's almost a young woman now. But she'll always remain my sweet little baby.
So you're less afraid?
Some things never change. Carol is still too clumsy for her own good. Sometimes her innocence puts her in real danger.
Oh. Overbearing mom?
Why would her innocence put her in danger?
She does not realize how cruel life can be. Maybe I was a bad mother to protect her too much. My poor dear Carol.
Bubby, if
You
only I
have
had ice
every
cream.
reason to be cautious, Miss Price. Especially in these difficult
I did save Louise, Annie
Maybe you
Musu.
could
I saved Louise from a life that was full of difficult
Nice to have a man.
everything.
We would both feel safer.
May I look at your goods, Miss Price?
It's always a pleasure to have you here, Dr. Reed. Take all the time you need.
I get you. She's like an overbearing mom.
I hope you can stay a little longer this time.
Good evening, Miss Price. I'm Dr. Reed.
She looks fully
Dr.
grown.
Reed? Yes, of course. You are the doctor who healed me and my mum. Good evening, Dr. Reed.
Good to see you too, Carol. Are you all right?
Oh, yes. I did not hurt myself recently. I know how to take care of myself now. I'm almost a grown-up.
She's almost a grown-up.
Why are you awake at night, Carol?
I am helping my mother in her shop. It's not easy, but I'm a grown-up now.
You are. You don't look like it, though.
I'm sure your mother is grateful for your help.
I do the best I can. But I'm so clumsy sometimes. I drop things. I injure myself. It's a good thing my mother has the patience of an angel.
Yeah.
Why is work not easy? Is something or someone bothering you?
Oh no, people are gentle with me. But I'm so nervous sometimes. I pay no attention and hurt myself. Good thing my mum learned first aid.
Yeah. How are you doing? You have fatigue?
What can you tell me of the people living nearby?
I don't speak to many people, except our customers. It's not easy to make friends. And with the epidemic, it's even more difficult.
Have you no friends at all?
No. Mr. Nithicut used to pass by and was always nice to me.
Does he not come by anymore?
No. Mum said he was weird. Always reciting poetry about a girl he'd met in Whitechapel. I wonder who this Camellia may be.
Camellia? You mean the blind girl lady?
What can you tell me about the epidemic?
Some of our regular customers have left London.
Camellia's dead now.
Some others only send their housemaids now. Everybody fears the contagion. I've even seen men with weapons.
Oh boy. So...
Oh.
Do you enjoy working with your mother?
Yes, Doctor. My mother raised me alone after my father died. We've always lived together, and she has always watched over me.
Do you remember your
Do
father?
you remember your father?
No, I was just a baby then. My mother always told me how strong and good he was.
Animusu, it's not how we work.
Do you ever think about getting married now you're a woman?
Oh no, Dr. Reed. Mum always says I'm still a child who has no idea how tough life can be. No husband would like a clumsy girl like me.
Oh boy. Well then.
Have you ever met the famous Aloysius Dawson?
See, Aloysius!
A very strange man. Not very nice.
What do you mean?
He said he was ready to pay good money for rare books, and then laughed at what we showed him.
Well then.
Goodbye, Carol.
So, you guys are all...
I hope you can
I
stay a
can't
little
help
longer
yourself.
this time.
Perhaps you should talk with someone else instead.
Good evening, Miss Price.
You know you can call me Carolyn, my dear doctor.
She's so just...
Carol's gratitude is exemplary. She seems determined never to leave you.
I'm taking care of my daughter as well as I can. It's not always easy, but she's the best gift life gave me.
But she'll probably leave you someday to live her own life. Will that be difficult for you?
Why would she leave? Children sometimes stay with their parents until the end, for they know no one else will love them as much.
Oh boy.
Do you know Aloysius Dawson?
Everybody knows him. He's only been to my shop once, though, looking for rare books and other intriguing antiques.
Did he buy something from you?
No, he left quickly. He almost laughed at my goods. Mr. Dawson may be a rich man, but you can't buy good manners.
But isn't Aloysius Dawson known for his philanthropy?
That was before his brother Robert died in an aeroplane crash. Since then, the remaining twin has turned into a
Dude,
heartless
Swig.
tycoon.
Nothing there, nothing there.
Goodbye for...
Dr. Reed, I am glad to see you again.
The best way to break these two is to eat the daughter, in my opinion. Because I was thinking eat the daughter and see if she's able to survive, but I feel like she'll be forced into having a level of self-confidence, so she'll turn around and be all like, oh, I'm not my own self-woman. My mother didn't give me enough worth of value, and now I'm a better person, because I know that I can be a better person. But if we kill her to where she never ever gets to experience that, her mother's just going to believe she failed at life. And then it's going to make it very happy for everyone. I mean, for me. Very happy for me. Hello. Hi, what you doing? What? Oh.
No kisses.
You can surprise me. You know which kinds I like. Just no peanut butters.
Places to be than here.
Chunk peanut butter.
Step
Ew.
away. Steady, boy.
I'm making progress already. No, I'm not running in circles.
Lord, give us strength. No. He's dead.
Excuse you. Oh, fuck. Really? Hey. I need more blood. This is the best way to get it. Excuse you? On the ground. I do the mugging here, not you. Jumping in circles, not running. I'm not running in circles. Where did the other guy die? Over here somewhere, right? Oh, he just disappeared immediately. Hey, I don't need you right now. Jeez, my life. Okay, I really wanted this. Ooh. The fuck's going on here? Oh, I can go upstairs here. Interesting. Let's do that before we go into the hideout. Wow. Oh, this is considered part of the hideout? This is a nicer bed than usual. What the frick? 5 shillings, the appropriate amount. Okay, so... Ooh, analyze this. Oh, nice. What is this for? Stamina serum. Not right. Yeah, why not? There, it's fine. Okay, so we need 1 fatigue. Did we need 1 for anemia? Or am I thinking wrong? Let's see. What does she have? She has anemia. Anemia. It's not too difficult to make these. Let's get a cold, common cold on us. Because why not? Yeah, I noticed this is the hideout, Carl. What I don't understand is why this isn't. Is this a door to outside? Oh yeah, it is. Huh. Very interesting spot for the door. Well, they didn't come back, at least. Now, what's up here? This. Him. Wow. Let's just take him down. There we go. Thank you, sir. You had 1 shilling on you. You were not a very well-off individual. Both of you. Hey!
What has happened to the London that I knew?
Oh, here's another guy
Good
we don't
evening,
know.
sir. May I ask you what you're doing here at this late hour?
I'm conducting an investigation about the epidemic in this part of town.
And who are you, sir?
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed from the Pembroke Hospital. May I ask who you are and why all the questions?
I'm Detective Inspector Charles Albright from Scotland Yard. And I don't find your answers convincing. What is a Pembroke doctor doing in the West End at this time of night?
Wow, I could tell him straight out. Let's see. Whatever.
I work for the Ascalon Club. Here is my permit to go freely about the city.
The Ascalon Club? You should have said so, sir. I must warn you, these streets are dangerous, and you'd better be careful.
Wow. What does he need? Anemia. Of course he needs anemia.
Why are you investigating at night?
Criminals rarely act in daylight, you know. But since you are also a night worker, have you noticed anything strange which requires police attention?
What about Tiger? Is he purring again? Oh. I'd like to report Jeffrey McCullum. Which one is he? Wait, which one's Jeffrey McCullum? I don't know. Hold on. Is that... Let's see. Jeffrey... Jeffrey... No. Who's Jeffrey McCullum? Oh yeah, that's just... Who's Jeffrey McCullum? Honey, quick, who's Jeffrey McCullum? There's a lot of problems here. I don't know. Everyone's...
That's the hot guy that eats dead bodies, right?
Yeah. He doesn't eat dead bodies anymore. I don't know who Jeffrey McCullum is! You're not Jeffrey, Pika!
I'm Jeffrey.
Was it somewhere in here? Wasn't that like the old lady or something? Remember the senile old lady up here?
I
Fishburne?
don't think the old lady was named Jeffrey.
No. He's not on the list? Oh, jeez. I don't know.
I've noticed nothing odd.
All right. But keep your eyes open, though.
Honey, I'm not helping you to bang the detective.
What can you tell me about this district?
I'm the one asking questions, especially when there's a killer on the loose.
He is the leader of the pre-win? Oh, Jeffrey McCollum? Hi, honey. Oh, yeah! Oh.
What killer?
I'm not going to discuss that with the civilians, sir.
Haven't I told you about the investigation I'm conducting? Perhaps I could help you.
All right, without giving you too much information, I'll tell you this. I'm convinced there is a homicidal maniac on the loose, using the epidemic to disguise his kills.
I don't know what you're talking about!
And what about the epidemic?
We both know the situation is critical, don't we, Doctor? Colleagues of mine die almost every day.
What are you really doing here?
I told you. I'm a detective inspector from Scotland Yard, investigating suspicious cases in the area.
Do you work alone?
Yes, the situation is difficult for the police. Many of us are sick, and since the summer strike, most men apply a work to rule on their patrols.
What about the situation in the East End? Why are there no police there to protect the civilians?
I know, it's a shame, but we just don't have enough men to cover the entire city.
It's horrible.
Tell me all you know about that homicidal maniac you're looking for.
I'm not even sure there is only one. The wounds are always the same, but the modus operandi varies. Sometimes violent and brutal, sometimes precise and swift.
How could different killers inflict the same wounds?
That's my main problem. If my theory is correct, maybe we're facing a group of individuals sharing the same violent tendencies. Perhaps a sadist cult.
Well then. That's all we got for him.
What are you investigating, exactly?
I have a missing woman, possibly abducted a few nights ago. Louise Teasdale.
Yeah, don't worry about her.
It seems you already found my other missing person, Mr. Tadao Kimura.
Tell me about Louise Teasdale.
She's a waitress. Her father reported her missing. We don't have enough men to search for her, sadly.
Do you have any idea where she could be?
No. But I feel she's been abducted. She went to a pub a few nights ago and vanished. I thought about the sewers, but I'm not equipped for such an investigation.
Yes. You're lazy.
What are you investigating?
I have a miss.
Tell me,
She's a...
do you-
No.
Anyways.
Do you know anything in particular about a man called Aloysius Dawson?
Who doesn't know the man? I think he intervened.
Oh no,
personally
Carl's gonna
in
overtake
the
Sajida.
police strike of last August.
What else can you tell me about him?
Aloysius Dawson is exactly the kind of powerful and influential man who could commit murder and get away with it. With just one phone call.
Here, we're
Do
gonna have
you
to make
need
another
medical
anemia.
attention, Inspector?
I'm afraid I may have caught something. I don't feel too well.
You'll quickly feel better after taking this.
Thank you, Dr. Reed. I really appreciate it.
Nice and recovering.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Louise is dead, don't worry about her, but okay. It's fine. This is nice. We need some more anemia. Anemia. Make it one more. Seems to pop up. Make another one of these, another one of these. How about these? Sure, why not? Okay. Oh. How did I overlook that? I'm upset at myself for that. But yeah. Here we go. Da 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 da. Let's go back down this way. I'm very, very happy with the way this game plays out now and how it works. And it makes me happy that there's a decently running game. Hey. District status is serious.
You know you can call me.
It's fine.
Do you need my medical attention?
Oh yes, I feel so oppressed lately.
She feels oppressed.
Tired and feeble too. Thank you so much, Doctor. You're always so considerate.
I'm just doing my job.
Perhaps. But I have always been grateful for your concern, you know.
She just wants the doctor's
Goodbye for
tea.
now.
I hope you can stay a little longer this time.
Where'd she go?
I cannot enter.
Where's the daughter? Oh. What the fuck?
Dr. Reed, I am glad to see you.
Yeah, I need to go in. What's down there?
Good morning.
Good evening, young lady.
My mother always prefers when people simply...
It's nice.
Do you need my medical attention?
Oh, please, sir. Do not waste your time with me.
Did I go to my home? Yes, I
There
did.
is nothing to be worried about.
Don't be shy. It's my duty to take care of you.
Thank you, sir. Much obliged.
You're welcome. You can hear her in the background. Dr. Reed, I am so glad. I'm taking your daughter for a walk. There's nice fresh air. With the epidemic everywhere. It's okay. Don't worry about the two of us. We're having a wonderful time. She's doing great over here. Well, no, I think she's so broken already. I think her mother will be broken.
Where are you? I can't see.
See, she was so broken. A new hint is available for her. That's great. Let's go talk to her. Hey, I learned some things about your mother or your daughter. Hey, I got a ring. Let me sell it to you. It was your daughter's.
Good evening, Miss Price.
You know you can call me Carolyn, my dear doctor.
How did we get shotgun shells off the daughter?
May I look at...
It's always a...
We just want to sell a few things. We have Louise's engagement ring. Here. That's important. A war medal. Crudely engraved with the legend, "Fuck the war." Yeah, wedding ring. What's this? Wedding ring on a necklace. Yeah. Just a ring. Probably belonged to your daughter. It's fine.
I hope you can stay a little longer this time.
Yeah, whatever. Oh, we want to talk to you.
Good evening, Miss Price.
You know you can call...
Tell me, Carolyn, do you often wound or hurt your daughter by mistake?
No. I always thought it was Carol's clumsiness that caused these incidents.
Oh boy.
Maybe it's a family trait, Doctor.
You really believe it's just bad luck and being clumsy, then?
Of course, Doctor. What else could it be? I have nothing to hide.
You are responsible for your daughter's many injuries and scars, Carolyn.
Now she has to live with this.
You brutalize her, don't you?
How could I abuse my own flesh and blood? This is nonsense. It would be like hurting myself.
You really believe you've done nothing wrong, don't you? How long has this been going on for? I should have seen it when you were my patients.
Seen what? Child abuse? Are you mad, Dr. Reed? I dedicated my whole life to my precious Carol. She is a part of me.
Was a part of you.
Even her name is just a part of yours. This is a terrible tragedy. Something of an unknown disorder. My God. Abuse that comes from overwhelming love.
I can't believe what I'm hearing.
Oh,
How
it's Carolyn
dare you
and it
say
was
something
Carol.
like
Oh my
that?
God.
What kind of a monster do you think I am?
Speak to me, Carolyn. Why do you behave like this? How does it make you feel to hurt Carol before cajoling her?
I don't know.
Bobby, no 4 on stream.
It makes me feel good to take care of my daughter. I need to feel useful. No one ever takes care of me.
I chose the
I
right
need
person to
someone
kill.
take care of me.
Do you realize Carol is a person? Not a toy. Not a doll.
Was a person.
The poor girl would put her hand in a flame to please you. You are both trapped in this toxic relationship.
Carol and I are perfectly happy. Leave us be. How stupid I was to believe you could be a suitable husband.
Ew!
If no one stops you, you will kill her. You will keep on torturing her out of smothering love until she breaks or you hurt her too much.
How dare you? I carried Carol inside of me
I'll
for
make
9
her think that
months.
she killed her.
You men can't understand the bond between a mother and her child. I could kill for her.
Oh, well, we know what's gonna happen now. She's healthy. Oh, God. Yes, hey.
Goodbye for now, Miss Price.
I hope you can stay a little longer this time.
She just forgets. Can I go through here?
It's
No.
locked.
I'm gonna have to wait until you go missing and probably try to hunt me down. I'm gonna have to kill you. Okay, so I figured it was up here. No, hypnotize her and eat her before anything else. No, we need to see what happens when she just decides to go missing. Also, I think I can unlock this now. Thank fucking God. Shortcut is unlocked. Is this a church? Why would we want to deal with a church? Okay, we don't know this guy.
Contagious. Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed.
We also don't know
Can I
that
be
other
of
guy.
assistance?
Dr. Reed? Dr. Reed?
Is there anything wrong?
What's
No,
this
it's
going on?
Just, your name sounds familiar. And your face. Have we met before?
What is
I
his name?
think I would
Pesticles?
remember. So I suppose the answer is no.
That's all.
No, honey.
I'm certain I've already heard of you. My name is Pericles Baker. Does that mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not, sir. But it's a pleasure to meet you anyway.
The pleasure is mine, I guess. I only wish I could remember when it was that we met.
Hanimusu, don't backseat game. I know you know the game.
Tell me about yourself, Mr. Baker. What are you doing out here in the middle of the night?
We are waiting. Waiting for someone.
And why are you waiting for this person?
Because we need to leave this city. As soon as possible.
Why do you want to leave the city?
I'm not really sure.
Agamemnon Baker? Pericles Baker.
Can you tell me anything about this district?
As you like asking questions so much, would you allow me to ask you one first?
Oh my
Please.
God.
Be my guest.
Do you like this city?
I don't know.
I don't know. I was born and raised in London. But I feel like a stranger here recently.
You didn't answer my question, sir. But I don't blame you. Perhaps it's better that way.
And what do you do, sir? For a living, that is.
I stopped working when I decided to leave. When I realized what I wanted. Wanted something this city can't provide.
What?
But what were you doing before you took this decision?
Does it really matter anymore? Considering the past seems so pointless to me. I have lived in this city all my life. And now I think it's over.
I do like how I'm meeting people who are basically like, yeah, let me tell you about my life for
Tell
no
me
reason.
more about why you want to leave London, then.
I just don't belong here anymore. I had to convince my brother to leave London because I know we need to find another life out of the city.
Oh.
Who are you waiting for? I'm sure he has a name.
I really can't answer that question, since I don't know that person.
And why is that?
This person is mostly my brother's acquaintance. I don't even know his name. Only that this man could help us leave this city once and for all.
But why would you need this person's help to leave London anyway?
Well, I thought we should have left this cursed place already, but my brother convinced me to stay a while longer, and here we are.
What? Hey Sekiro, what are you asking? Oh, I'm asking you questions, dude. Answer it. Yeah, seriously. Why do you want to leave for London? Because of reasons.
What can you
gonna finish
tell me
that?
about Aloysius Dawson?
I've heard this is a man who has searched for his place in the world for a long time. I hope he found it.
Goodbye, Mr.
Violence and madness.
Where's the other guy? Here he is. So this must be the brother.
Good evening, sir. I am Dr. Jonathan Reed. Do you need my help?
Yes, please. Would you be kind enough to tell me what the time is?
That's all you need to know.
Well, is it not important to know? As important as where you are? Or who you are?
I suppose you're right. And who are you then, sir?
I am Agamemnon Baker. Like my brother, I think we need to leave this city immediately. And my brother and I rarely agree on anything.
Wow. Well, you're healthy.
May I ask what you're doing outside at this hour of night?
I don't know. You should ask my brother instead. It was his idea in the first place.
You must have your own ideas.
From what I have managed to understand, I guess we're supposed to wait here. Waiting for someone to come.
Oh my god, neither one of you knows who's coming?
May I ask why you've not gone already, if you're so exasperated by this long wait?
I believe fear is holding us back. My brother would have said it's laziness, but it's just because he's prouder than I am.
He's prouder.
What can you tell me about this part of town?
It's the only place I've considered myself happy. Or at least that's what I think. Unfortunately, it's time to leave.
Why is that?
Because I'm not feeling happy here anymore. Are you?
What?
What kind of question is that? What am I supposed to answer, exactly?
The truth. And I believe you just did it, actually.
What?
What can you tell me about your brother?
What is going on with the
He's
sound?
older than me, I think. But the important thing is that I really hope I'll die before him. Grief would just kill me, you know?
Is that all?
Pericles is very attached to this city, and without my
Oh my
insistence,
God.
he would never leave this place. We don't often agree on anything, you see?
The sound, seriously.
Who are you waiting for, exactly?
The more I think about it, the more I believe it's not exactly a person we are waiting for.
What?
What else could it be, then?
I don't know. A feeling? An event? An impulse? How can I tell? Something that would allow us to leave this trap.
I'm afraid I'm not following you. What kind of trap are you talking about?
Have you ever felt like life trapped you in a role that does not fit you? That you are not in your place? That sort of trap.
Wow.
Trap? And you think leaving London will free you?
At least it will give us the chance to be free. That's more than our present situation. Hope, Doctor. Hope is what truly drives mankind.
Yeah, whatever. At least you guys are healthy.
What can you tell me about Aloysius Dawson?
You should ask that question to my brother instead. Personally, I've not seen Aloysius for many years.
Was this what he had
What
said?
can you...
He's older than me, I think.
Is that all?
Pericles is very attached to this.
Yeah.
Goodbye for now.
Bye for now, Mr. Baker.
Good evening, Mr.
Why do I always have feelings of deja?
I don't know.
Pericles, tell me why your brother disagrees with your presence here.
Agamemnon is naive sometimes. Although don't consider him a fool, sir. He is often more lucid than me.
What can you tell me about your brother?
If you are searching for a pleasant chat, you should speak with him instead of wasting your time with me. He has always been the more gentle of us.
That's it?
I like how he's
That's
just
all
sitting
you
there
can
just
tell me
listening.
about him.
For the time being, true kindness is the
Pericles
most
and
valuable
Agamemnon.
quality.
What is that from, Drav? That's like a famous
Good
like
sir.
literary work, isn't it, or something?
At least you both have the same difficulty explaining what you're doing, and for what reason.
But is that not a common problem for all mortals?
Wow.
Goodbye.
Hello again, Dr. Reed.
The Iliad.
Goodbye for now.
Well, we know that Agamemnon said that he hopes that he dies first because he wouldn't be able to deal with the
Good
sorrow.
evening.
So, I mean, this answers this question. I mean, it's pretty obvious. It's like they're just gonna live. They're both living sadly in weight of trying to leave this city, except that one of them's gonna completely die on the inside when the other one's dead. Aren't they the royal brothers of Troy? I don't know enough about Troy prior to the Trojan horse type stuff. Agamemnon was a king. Yeah, I know these it's like stories. It's just it's like what? How far away do we have to go? Pretty far. Hey, how are you here? It's fine. We
So
haven't.
in the end, was it you we were waiting for? Death was our destination.
Do I have to restart the game because we're not getting the num. Actually, sound is kind of a little fucked up right now. I might have to restart it. Let me get back to. In the end, was it you who were waiting for? Did he just give me some philosophical bullshit? Your brother's dead. You're welcome. Just.
What has happened to the Northern that I knew?
Just let's go this way. We're gonna save it. It's already saving. So we're gonna quit and we're gonna restart it because I don't know what's going on with sound right now. Just give me a sec, give me a sec, give me a sec. Sound is really weird. There's nothing crazy running in the background. I can shut off Discord, but I don't think it's gonna do anything. I think it's the game. I think the game was just fucking up. I like how long it takes the game to sync up with OBS. OBS is like, oh yeah, huh. I do have to clean out my scene in OBS and get rid of the games that we're just never gonna stream again. Ones that were done. Wait, those were the Waiting for Godot brothers? God fucking damn. It probably was. I think, wasn't the whole story behind the Godot thing, the whole symbolism behind it was that they were waiting for death or something? I don't remember. I actually, in high school, I was part of a, what was it, a 5-person team that did the Godot play, and that is not something you give to high schoolers. Waiting for Godot is ridiculously hard to run, and if you don't run it properly, the whole fucking play just turns out being like a shit show. Ghost light work, Carl. Do you know what this game was made by the... Do you know that this game... Yeah, I did know that this game was made by the Life is Strange guys. It's partly why their storylines are decently well done, but their everything else is not decently well done. Why did I end up here? This is not where I autosaved. I have the same amount of experience, so... Oh, I don't know. I'm not going to worry about it. Everyone's... Yeah. Pericles and Agamemnon. I don't remember them being Pericles and Agamemnon, though. But I did meet everyone in the district now, it looks like. Okay, that's good. I'm glad I'm on the up and up with the people in this district. It's... pretty sure it's not that way. I will say that prior to going in, we're leveling up. Because I want to see what happens to these people. And frankly, I have enough experience to level up. And there's no reason to not level up at this point. In fact, before I do that... Oh, is this where the door leads out? Is this right in the backside? Okay. It's fine by me. So I don't have to go all the way around at least. Why is there just a skull dead right there? It's freaking weird. Yeah, no. Here, we're gonna do this. I look fine. I don't know why people say I look a little odd. I'm fine. Let me claws. This. This would be a nice extra jump. The jump has been good. I want to increase this rage though. Can I increase it? Need level 32. We're all maxed out there. What is this? Body condition increases health. Might as well. Increases blood capacity and blood absorption when using bite. Let's do this one. Let's increase the ultimate. 6,000. Jeez. But it goes from 500 to 600. I am fine with this. So we're maxed out our rage. What about the healing? We could max that out, but I don't desperately need to max that out. I would rather do something along the lines of these. So the blood capacity can go up. Which it needs to. And we can... So that's 2,000. It's just amount of blood absorbed in a bite. Go up. Let's see. Hard biting, increase your life regeneration when using bite in combat. Let's do this. That's not going up any higher. What about you? Oh my god, I have not touched this. I haven't touched blood barrier. I think I used it like once. No, I don't want to cancel that. Let's see what happens to the districts. Oh, look who's missing. Oh my god, now we can go. Oh, he's missing. We're gonna have to treat her for a migraine and him for a headache. Well, yeah, we killed him. It's not that bad. Oh, she died. Oh wait, no, because I killed her. That's right. We're gonna have to. You killed the Gabies. Yeah, I did kill the Gabies. Well, I killed them accidentally, and then he so if I killed Oswald on accident, Newton becomes like goes to look for him, and apparently gets turned into basically one of those werewolf vampire things, and so I ended up killing him. So these three now need something. Like, there's no one else here that I could kill. These two live in like misery with each other. I mean, no, I need to kill her. That's right, because she's like the good one. He doesn't know anything. Swansea's hospital slowly falling to shit. Oh, now she's got a migraine and he's got a headache. I'm fine. Let's make sure I can deal with the migraines and the headaches right now. Fatigue, anemia, sepsis, pneumonia. Migraine headache. Yeah, I can deal with migraine and headache. You know what I love, though? The fact that... Oh, look! There he is. He's right here in the park. Do I want to find the last guy here? I don't know who the last guy is. I think I found him. Didn't I find everyone? Oh, no, I didn't. I haven't seen him yet. Is he an easily overlooked place, Animusu? Because if he is, I don't really mind you telling me where he is, but... Let's first talk to her about her daughter. Oh, downstairs is open.
I'm sure Carol is in a better place.
Oh, my poor and sweet angel. How will I manage this shop alone? Who will take care of me now? And who will I take care of?
Should I leave you alone?
Oh no, please, Dr. Reed, stay with me as long as you want. You know, I've always liked you. Always so gentle, always so compassionate.
Oh my god. She's just changed everything.
Have you noticed anything in particular in this part of town recently?
All I have noticed is that my neighbors now avoid me. They don't even bother with a fake smile.
Oh my god.
Why would the locals avoid you?
Until now, the epidemic has had fewer victims in this part of town. Rich people always prefer to stay away from others' grief.
Are you all alone, then?
Yes, Dr. Reed, no one takes care of me. Perhaps you could pass from time to time. I'd be glad to see a friendly and handsome face.
My face is so handsome.
Why are you
right
still
now.
open at night?
I need money to give my poor daughter the funeral she deserves. But the epidemic isn't helping and customers are rare.
Are you sure that's the real reason you can't close the shop?
Oh, you've always been such a clever man, Dr. Reed. I've never been able to hide anything from you. Yes, you're right. I also stay here because I can't bear to be at home alone.
Carol is free now. Free from that sad life she had. Free from her toxic mother.
What has happened to the kind Dr. Reed I knew? Where is the gentleman who took so much care of me before the war?
He turned into a vampire.
How have you been since Carol's passing?
I'm turning into an invisible woman, Dr. Reed. I've lost my appetite and I can't sleep. Who will take care of me now? I'll die alone.
She's so pathetic. I love it.
Tell me, Carolyn, how do you really feel since your daughter passed away?
Never again will my dear Carol need a medical exam. Never again will I caress her burning forehead when she is sick. My poor baby. Who will take care of you? Of me?
She was often injured, wasn't she? I recall how she cut her hands, burned her fingers, hit her arms and legs on furniture.
Yes.
Hit her arms and legs on furniture.
Take care of us, Dr. Reed.
Thank you.
I could hardly wait for your next visit.
Yeah,
To
that's
see my
fine.
poor Carol bleed was
No, you
sometimes
didn't.
such a joy, for you would come and help us breathe again.
Why are you so strongly attracted to me, Carolyn?
To have a doctor at home. To feel totally protected and taken care of.
Oh god, that's creepy.
What bliss.
But have I ever led you to believe we could be romantically involved?
Come now, Doctor. You've always been so attentive. You don't take care of anyone like this unless you love them. Like me and Carol, for instance.
Ew.
I must go now.
She's all like, you've been so attentive. I'm gonna go in your basement. What's with this Stranger Things music? Are you serious? She just took her body and stuck it on the bed. Wow. Oh my god. She just sits down here. I killed the right one.
But I will always remember you.
Oh my god. What the hell? Animusu, where's the other guy? She's more than messed up. Yeah, the other guy that I'm missing from this area, where is he? You guys are just gonna bang, bang, bang up there? Behind the church, go into the catacombs? Okay. So this way. Whoops. I have people I have to take care of at some point, you know. And we still have to find out what happened with that brother. Where he went to, what he got off with. Yeah, I know this church. The catacombs are right here. That's what it looks like. Yep. What? What the fuck?
Guards never lie, but they are never easy to read.
It's locked.
It's locked. I just took it off his desk. Vampires are dangerous, deadly, vicious sometimes. This is a fact and I won't deny it, and that's precisely why I must understand what they are, sometimes who they are, in order to achieve a better mutual understanding. Do you remember the interview with Titus Flavius Josephus, conducted by one of us in 1548 when he finally encountered the creature in Spain? Do you remember how each of the very carefully chosen words expressed by this vampire warmed our heart each time we read them, or they were all extraordinary windows to a past of which we only have glimpses? Well, Titus Flavius Josephus is no more since the Vatican's hunters destroyed him a few weeks ago, and with him vanishes unearthed treasures of knowledge about the pillars of our civilization. This is a crime probably as heartbreaking as the killing of an innocent life by a vampire. This is exactly why the path of the Guard of Prewin is as criminal as it is barren, for each time they successfully conduct one of their methodical hunts on the old vampires of England, instead of carefully and respectfully approaching them, they destroy a part of our common roots with the immortals. They wipe an opportunity. The concept of great hunt is a crime, for it blindly kills words and thoughts. Oh.
Jonathan Reed. At last we meet. The cards warned me you would visit tonight.
I beg your pardon, sir. Do I know you?
Of course you do. Our mutual friend, Dr. Swansea, can't speak highly enough of you. My name is Usher. Usher Talltree.
You are the leader of the Brotherhood, are you not?
Primate of the Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stole, to be precise. I'm really glad we met tonight. I love it when the cards tell me a truth.
The cards told you to expect me.
Yes, they tell me everything.
Bodhi.
They told me of your unquenchable thirst for blood. Be wary, Ekon. I've heard such a rich diet can be bad for the heart.
Wow. I'm assuming that dialogue changes if you haven't killed a bunch of people.
Can you read the cards for me?
Are you sure you want to know what they will reveal?
Yes, I am.
It will cost you 150 shillings.
Here is the money.
The alchemist. A wise and cunning mind who lives by lying to all but himself. He sells false promises and is proud of it.
Mason's dead.
What can you tell me about the neighborhood?
I really don't know. I don't often go outside. And when I do, it's usually to quite distant destinations.
So you see nothing in the stars for me? You're a poor fortune teller, then?
Oh, I can tell you many things. But they will only concern you, not the city. For example, I know that you offered your sister the final rest she asked for.
Wow.
Do the cards speak of my Mary?
No. It's the burning aura of guilt that precedes you everywhere you go.
Read my fortune, then.
You have been chosen, Jonathan. I see on you the mark of a strong being, so powerful it needn't even reveal its strength.
Tell me about yourself. What do you do here, besides turning cards in the middle of the night?
I'm for most a charlatan. For a few, I'm a vampire.
What?
And for you, I'm the primate of St. Paul's Stole.
Some believe you to be a vampire. Who?
The guard of Priwen, who else? For a time, they sent spies to observe my activities, and they even broke into my home to gather proof.
Did they steal anything from you?
A personal notebook they quickly took to their headquarters. All they had to do is to look at me. I'm aging. What better and definite proof that I'm not an immortal?
Do you want your notebook back?
If you ever find it, I'd be glad to have it back, of course. I do ask one thing, though.
Uh-oh.
Do not read it, Jonathan. Some secrets are not meant to be revealed, even to immortals.
I want to read that book.
For how long have you been a primate?
It was 15 years last year.
What do you make of Dr. Swansea?
Edgar is a brilliant and dedicated man. A man of his time, sometimes a little muddled, but always looking for new paths and new concepts.
Well, I wanted to read more cards for me.
How do you measure the amount of blood on my hands?
I told you. The cards always tell the truth. Well, most of the time.
Is it possible to tell me my future?
A vampire's fate is much more delicate to read, Doctor. But I can try.
All right. Let me hear it.
You'll cast your heart into the fire without hesitation, Jonathan. For pain is only for the mortals.
It's true.
How did you learn about Mary? And spare me the hocus-pocus parlor tricks. The truth, now!
Swansea told me. Don't look at me like that. His task is to observe and gather information about vampires. He had to tell me about Mary.
She could have survived as a vampire. If only she had given me a chance to explain. If only I could have found the words.
Not all vampires accept their new condition. Since suicide is impossible, you have to find a way to get someone else to relieve the pain.
I could have saved her.
No, Jonathan.
May I ask you about the Brotherhood?
Of course. But I must warn you that there are some subjects we consider taboo, in spite of our fondness and acceptance of your kind.
I know there is no love lost between the Guard of Priwen and the Brotherhood. What caused this rift?
It was 1801. The Brotherhood was stronger then, a strength that made them hungry for ever greater power. An argument divided them, and the wound never healed.
What was the nature of the disagreement?
The problem was that both sides considered themselves the legitimate heirs of the original Brotherhood. We divide up the books, the relics, not always fairly or with consideration.
Who founded the Brotherhood?
That's precisely the kind of question I cannot answer. It is delicate, and may reveal some of our secret traditions.
So you're not just a club of academics and scholars?
Once upon a time, very long ago, the Brotherhood did more than simply study the vampires. They took actions to eliminate the more ferocious and corrupted.
Are you talking about, like, Dr. Reed's very obvious vampire eyes? No. They're fine.
How
I told you.
Is it I would
That unlocks that.
Is there anything you could tell me about Aloysius Dawson?
Aloysius Dawson. Yes, of course. We met on several occasions. With time, he got deeper and deeper into the occult.
He's not the only one. It's been quite the fashion for several decades. The Golden Dawn, for instance, is just one example.
True. Aloysius was a member of the Golden Dawn until 1900. Then his thirst for dark knowledge grew. I'm talking forbidden texts, readings which blackened his heart.
He could also be my maker, anyway, so... I'm aware that's possible.
I read.
Wait, you know what I didn't check on him for?
Good evening.
He's healthy.
Goodbye, sir.
I rarely want the Fool and the Empress. Again. What are the cards trying to tell us?
Here's what I don't get. What is this for? Does this require 4 people to stand on it?
Are you asking for a hint?
No, I'm not asking for a hint. I'm just asking myself. I'm allowed to have, like, questions that aren't intended to be answered.
Only because a hint was given and I had to time out.
Oh. No. Okay. Let's work on... Well, that's not Aloysius. Like, where's my main quest? Oh. I have to enter the mansion. You know what I want to do first, though? Where the fuck is this mansion? It's not on my map. I want to do this. Hello, sir. Goodbye, sir. Main quest is giant leaders. What, honey? What are you talking about?
You were asking where your main quest was.
I am. It's usually a giant V or a Y, whatever. He's not there. What? It says to enter his house. Support Ascalon Club against the Guard of Prue and enter Aloysius Dawson's Manor. I don't... Where is it on my map? Where the he should be in the West End. You have to locate it on your own. God damn it. Okay.
Elite! Elite! Oh my God!
Get on the ground.
Look lively! It's on to us!
It's on to us. Oh god, the skulls again. I got him. We're one-shotting everything still. Makes everything so much easier to get through. Okay. This is a bug in this part of the quest. That it won't actually show up.
Shit! You
Ow.
for that? Roast it alive!
I need some blood. Come here. Hi. You okay there? You're on the ground. Well, I want to find out what's going on in here. So it should be near the back. The fucking skull. Okay. Let's find Agamemnon. Oh, he's gonna be up there. One rogue skull, ill-formed. Another rogue skull. Yeah, excuse you. Excuse you. She's gross. Okay. There's just a skull right there. Woman beater. No! I want to see what happens to Agamemnon.
I want to kill you for no reason. For no reason at all.
Oh God! Oh God! Too many!
You cannot win this. I've lost everything. And yet
Nope.
I feel fulfilled. Your prey is mine now.
Oh my God! There's so many of them! Get off me! He's gonna die. Can I move around?
Kill you for no reason.
Thank you.
For no reason at all.
Look at Agamemnon turned into like a... He turned into a skull. Oh, fucking hell.
I'm sorry, sir, but I must kill you now.
Yeah, this is happening because I killed his brother. It's okay. I got his watch. It's broken. It's fine. It's okay. Don't kill people's brothers. Things like that just don't need to happen. But that was worthwhile to see. It's great. I wonder what would have happened if I killed Carolyn instead of Carol. It would have been interesting. So I need to find his mansion, and it's somewhere. Fucking hell! It's got to be like one of the bigger houses. Unless you were supposed to just learn from people where it was. Hello. This. Yeah, he's dead. This is definitely not where he is at. Do I want a pointer? Yeah, for sure. Just give it to me. Let's... Did I just find it unintentionally? No, this is a house that I was supposed to find out where someone had died in. It's one of the houses I dealt with earlier on. Yeah, I feel like he's here somewhere, but he could be over here. He is north behind the hideout. Okay. Then I am running in circles now. Northmost hideout. Yeah, no, I figured I know which one you're talking about. Yeah, I think you're talking about the last hideout I really dealt with. Which I don't need to do this. Let's see. Can we stop dealing with people trying to eat other people in the park? It's discouraging. Let's go this way. And my shortcut should be over here. I like how now I'm starting to remember this kind of stuff. Oh, it's right there. Unlock this from earlier. So, no, that's Carol's. So technically, if I just keep on going this way, I should be here. Welcome back, Empachi. Is one of these? No. You usually can see through a window of a house you can go in, I've noticed. No, I see some fountains. It's not there, but... What is this? Why is this like this? Because that. This area up here. Haven't I been here? Ah! I think he's up around here. This is where my intuition's telling me he's located, so probably one of these.
There's one of them! What's your say? Watch out! It's fun! Go on back to the shadows! Over there!
I need to take down this guy because arrows. Excuse you. Wow. You okay over there? Got him on the ground. Got him on the ground. Okay. Freaking Catholic priests and their crosses, you could impale someone with that. That's probably his house. He's supposed to be the richest person. This has to be Aloysius's. Let's go through his garden. Nothing. Can't even go back there. You think for being so rich he could like afford to clean up some of the garden stuff? Because there's some stuff on his grounds that could really use some sprucing up, like getting rid of this random wood bits that are here. Maybe putting the books away that are sitting on benches out here. Like, it's beautiful. Are we on the Uwu and Owus again? Honey, they're on Uwu and Owu. What are you playing?
Pokemon.
Isaac's playing Pokemon.
I have to level them for tomorrow.
He's leveling them for tomorrow. So he doesn't have to grind on stream needlessly for you guys. Merchants' prices for their goods may vary depending on their district's health status. Awa is not a thing. Oh my god, how many different faces can we make? Dawson's Mansion.
Dawson's Creek.
What? No.
Dawson's Mansion. Here I am at last. But the question remains. Am I ready to make a dying man my progeny?
Why is all this just sitting here? Just always have cakes and foods out. This is pretty. This entryway is gorgeous. Look, it's just more cakes and food just sitting here. No reason. There's just no reason for any of this. 5 shillings, the appropriate amount to be left out for guests. What's over here? This house is freaking huge. Just have aluminum powder sitting around. You need some maids or something to clean up your dead flowers? Oh, there's Aloysius. Okay, since he's right there, and that's where we're meant to go, we're gonna go upstairs first. No, just leave it open. Going this way. Why are there so many, like, here? Newspaper article. Execution of John Francis Sparrow. 21 has been hung this morning in the prison of Pentonville. Mr. Sparrow was sentenced to death after being found guilty of the murder of his sister, Alexandra Sparrow. Until the end, the man claimed he was innocent. No formal proof of his presence at the crime scene was ever brought to the court, but he has been sentenced to death and executed anyway. Jeez. Scotland Yard refused to reopen the case despite the many holes in the chains of events, which ended with the death of Miss Sparrow. Charles Albright, who conducted the inquiry for Scotland Yard, refused to answer any of our questions, but 3 weeks ago, he was demoted without any official explanation. What a strange way to reward an efficient inquiry.
Reduced in rank for falsely accusing a man of murder. I wonder what Inspector Albright thinks about his punishment.
Oh. Is this more 5 shillings that we just leave out? Yeah, that's what happens. Also more dead flowers. Just take that. Just random chemicals sitting in drawers. Some grease sitting in a drawer. What the fuck? What the hell is with all this crap this guy has? No. No. Yes. Nothing. Just books. I mean, the house is nice, but where's the bedrooms and stuff? Look, I got some screws randomly.
It's locked, all right.
I can't get in there. I'd have to kill him. We can't kill him because he's supposed to be a horrible person would become a horribly powerful vampire, and he would destroy the world. And Lady What's-Her-Face said, please don't make him a vampire. We can't do this. And I'm just like, I don't listen to her. She's not the boss of me, and she needs to learn this. If this is the way we're teaching her, this is the way we're teaching her. Hello, sir. God damn it.
Finally, you're here, Dr. Reed. What took you so long?
I had to pass several of your barricades and outposts to access your mansion, sir.
Death, pestilence surround us, and time is against me.
I see you've gathered some of the most expensive, albeit experimental, blood transfusion equipment available. All this could be so useful in a hospital.
Yes, yes. Since Lord Redgrave sent me a doctor to perform my conversion, I thought you might find some of these devices useful.
Most thoughtful. But tonight, I'm not here as a physician.
But I feel reassured that a specialist, such as yourself, would help me to escape the Reaper.
Very well. But before I proceed, I have a few questions for you.
If you must, but be quick, for I don't have much time left in this life.
First of all, I need to be sure that you know exactly what is going to happen to you, sir.
I can assure you I'm as informed as any man can be. I have planned for this moment, Dr. Reed. Planned very carefully.
Okay.
Believe me, there is a huge difference between reading about vampires and waking up as one. I learned that myself the hard way.
Oh my god, man, stop your whining. I don't have time for your pointless jibber-jabber.
Wow.
You'll need to feed on warm blood. Blood from mortals. How do you feel about that?
I'm rich, Dr. Reed, and powerful. I'm sure I'll be able to acquire all the blood I need without ever having to sully my own hands.
Wow.
I will become your maker. Do you understand what that means?
Well, I certainly won't consider you my liege, or some such drivel. You can be assured of that.
Well,
What do you know about the Guard of Priwen?
What I do know is that I'll crush anyone or anything that would dare to oppose me.
Wow. He's like not worth much, but he's like got a 6, so he's very difficult.
Let's move on then.
Please, I'm cold and tired. I feel my life waning with every moment.
But first, before you embrace immortality, what would you do with such a gift?
That's a rather impertinent question, Dr. Reed, and I will do as I please.
Answer me all the same. What will your first action be as an immortal?
He's
To save
old
London,
man.
I will finance the most efficient quarantine ever seen. I will build a wall that will separate the sick boroughs from the healthy ones.
He's evil, do it.
I've heard enough. It's time to proceed.
At last. All right, do what you have to do. If it hurts, so be it. I've been preparing such a long time for this.
I don't think I can turn him.
He won't actually save it, I'm sure.
But I sacrificed 2,000 experience. I don't think I have 2,000.
Do it.
Are you ready for immortality, Mr. Dawson? Drink.
Oh, yeah, I guess I can.
And say farewell to life as you prepare to be reborn.
What do you mean, drink? What about the blood transfusion?
I'm the doctor and the vampire here, so I'll give the orders. Drink, sir. Now.
All right.
Good. That's enough. That's enough, I said.
What if it wasn't enough? He's just guessing. Watch it de-level me.
I will not die. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
I might have killed enough stuff on the way here to get
no.
up to 2,000.
You will die, sir. Steel yourself. You're already in death's grip.
Prepare to die. Yes! New citizens available to kill. I am level 5! I can take up the woman nurse! He looks okay. I need to continue looting your place.
Wait, is he dead?
Well, no, he dies first, and then he comes back. That's how it works.
It's locked.
Wait, why? Yeah, I had 2,300 experience. Well, look who's here. Goodbye. It was just walked past him.
Is it done, Dr. Reed? Is Aloysius Dawson reborn as expected?
Yes, my lord. Ascalon has a new recruit, as you ordered.
Wonderful news. I've waited for this outcome for so long. Tonight you served your country, the king himself, beyond all expectation.
Thank you, my lord.
No, thank you, Dr. Reed. Now, could you do me one last favor?
Of course. What is it?
Go outside and talk with that disgusting creature I saw waiting for you in front of this mansion.
I have no idea what you're talking about, but I'll have a look.
Good. I didn't kill her on the spot. for she claims to be a friend of yours. But don't you dare bring such a creature near me again.
Oh. And by the sword you die. Protect the Pembroke Hospital.
Chapter are you on?
I don't know. Oh, I have to check. I might be on chapter 6. What? Because it's the last chapter?
It's one. It's pretty far.
No, you've told me 6 is the last chapter. You don't have to, like, pretend on that one. I believe 6 is the last chapter. It would make sense with where the story's going. It's industrial. Set the whole city on fire. It's industrial London. Shouldn't be that hard. Light a tinderbox on the Thames. Seriously.
It's not.
Ginger Dora the Explorer sub. Was that during this stream or yours?
That's during yours.
That was an hour ago, and I didn't see it, and I'm not getting notifications still.
Did you restart your computer?
I did. I'm actually really fucking annoyed with this thing.
Honey?
What?
She subscribed on YouTube.
Oh. Oh, I didn't know that. That was a thing. I didn't know that was a thing. Oh, it's old Bridget.
We meet again at the strangest of times, young Ekon.
Hold on, I need to do this real quick. Okay.
Ooh, nice!
So do you
Dilly
serve the Earl
doesn't
of
pay
Bristol
attention
now?
so
Old
nice.
Bridget.
I don't know what it
Your
means.
friend, the wise Ekon. She sent me to warn you.
Did anyone see you? It's a long way from the dock sewers, and hunters are patrolling the streets here.
Who said I took the streets? How do you think I survived for centuries in this city without ever being seen? I know all her secrets.
How did you meet Lady Ashby?
She came to us in the sewers in search of answers. Just as you did.
Lady Ashbury in the sewers? Now that's a sight I wish I'd seen.
She said she was your friend, and that she sought the identity of your maker. So I answered her questions.
What kind of answers did you give her?
I knew nothing of your maker, but we talked. We talked a lot. Her words and ideas are captivating. It is no surprise that you like her. I like her too.
That's great.
Lady Ashbury? You know her? Tell me what's going on.
The lady approached me but a few nights ago, wanting to meet the sewer skulls. Once she questioned Harriet Jones. She agreed to help us.
Harriet Jones is still with you then? How is she doing?
Harriet remains angry, but is recovering slowly. Her mind is twisted, but at least her body is healing.
Tell me what is going on.
The lady asked us to keep an eye on your mortal doctor friend while you were away. We spotted the hunters. They were discussing plans to attack tonight.
Oh.
No time to lose then. I must go there right away.
I shall return to my den. Have you a message for the lady? Should I see her before you?
Tell her we need to talk.
In the end, is this not what we all need? Go now and take care, young Ekon.
I could have said I loved her.
The flames are rising.
I could have said I loved her. I have to save everyone, but she needs the migraine treatment, and Clarence Crossley, I don't know where he's at. Oh, him. He's in his house. He needs treatment for a headache. Well, Isaac's upset with me. Gotta go this way. Just this way. Wait, where's the quick? Okay, this is the quick way. Because we gotta go over here. Here we go. Izik's upset. Izik looked upset because I said I needed to do something on the side.
How dare you interfere with my hunt?
What?
I don't know.
I've not been watching you.
Excuse you. Ow!
You cannot win this.
You stop it. You stop it. Stop it. I just have econs everywhere. Why? District status critical. I don't know why. That doesn't make any sense to me. Oh. Well then. I like how that has no effect if I'm doing this. Excuse you. Yeah, it does a lot of damage now. Ow!
Oh my God! Bloody!
Who said that? I need to pee real quick. That was funny. Oh my God! I just pulled Bodhi off the top of my computer. He was covering all the vents because it was so warm. So warm. Now he's sitting in my lap and he's actually not moving. Your body. Your body. I was afraid I was going the wrong way. Hi, Bodhi. Here, go down. There you go. I had to put him down. He was too comfy in my lap. Yeah. He's very, very small, so he fits easily in the lap, but...
Support the equality between men.
Good evening, Miss Ashbury.
And good evening to you, Dr. Reed.
Do you need my medical attention, Charlotte?
Indeed. Unlike you and my mother, I can still become ill.
She's so upset.
Oh, you cannot imagine how relieved I'd be to catch a cold again.
My mother once told me the same thing. I sometimes wonder if she's forgotten what it feels like to be ill.
Goodbye, Charlotte. Give my best regards to your mother when you see her.
She's been quite busy these last few nights. I suspect you may see her before me.
Yeah. Now, where is this other guy? He's okay. He's in his house. I know where his house is. It's over here. He's miserable and lives in destitution.
Hello, old friend.
Johnny? They're back! Don't come any closer!
I like how he's just a mess.
Clarence.
It's you again. I'd never have thought that one day I'd...
You seem quite agitated.
Over my dead body, old...
Wait.
You seem quite agitated. Here, let me examine you.
Over my dead body.
He won't let you make him better. He's gonna end up dying on his own. Wow.
You need some...
You can't make him better. He's just gonna... That's fantastic. So we can't help him. He's just... Oh, what's this? Lady Ashbury has a thing over there. She's right here.
Only the first step.
We have a lot of dead people here.
Support the equality between men.
She's this way. Why is she this way? Is this the... Oh, I guess this would be the way to go.
Anything to connect me to this city anymore?
I don't think I've talked to him outside
We'll meet
of
again,
saving him.
In a more peaceful situation.
Dr. Reed. Still visiting London by night?
We must both be nocturnal animals, you and I. After your captivity, I thought you'd be more cautious.
Breathing the cold night air helps calm my mind, sir. I've had the most frightening nightmares since I escaped that filthy jail.
Yeah.
How is the situation in the West End?
I've heard rumors about armed men patrolling and fighting infected citizens in these very streets. I was lucky they didn't shoot me when I was abducted.
May I ask you what you do for a living, Mr. Kimura?
I was a landlord. A wealthy one. And not a very kind one.
He's looking at me.
Why this sudden epiphany? Is it because of your near-death experience?
I was already feeling nostalgic about Weymouth, my hometown.
Come here, buddy.
With recent events, I'm thinking about going back there.
I don't know anything about this guy.
What can you tell me about your abduction?
If you really want to know, I was locked in that building for 3 or 4 days. My jailer was insane, mumbling about sacrifice and voices.
Welcome back.
And why didn't you sacrifice you?
That was the weirdest part.
Princess Sam, thank you for the resub. Yay, 2 months. Thank you for making this crappy Monday better. You're welcome.
To spill blood was not enough. It had to be done when some stars were aligned.
Which stars?
That's the whole point. He wanted me to talk to him about some Red Queen configuration or constellation. I've never heard of such an astronomical term.
Red Queen,
What did he say about voices?
He constantly whined about the voice of his master, ordering him to do terrible things. He wanted to silence the voice by offering blood. My blood.
Wow.
Why are you so nostalgic for your hometown, Tadao?
I was focused so much on making money, I almost forgot that my relatives and friends are threatened by this epidemic.
I think Bodhi's playing with a bottle cap in this hallway.
Have you heard anything from your family?
I was not only a bad landlord, I was also a bad husband. I've not seen my wife and son for years. Busy, busy, busy.
At least now you're ready to go back and see them. But don't be surprised if your son bears a grudge, sir.
You make it sound like you suffered from an absent father yourself, Dr. Reed. Well, I'll keep your warning in mind.
Have you no friends at all?
Over the years, I'm afraid my greed turned me into my friend's adversary, while I became friends with my professional rivals.
Those you grew up with.
He's so miserable.
Share
I
your
like
views
him
on
being
money and
miserable.
success.
Would you believe I was once a member of poetry circles and an astronomy club? We were young, such joyful dreamers then. But I stopped laughing long ago.
Can you change? And is it what you really want? If so, it must come from within, not without.
I've seen what an altruistic gesture can do. Nothing forced you to save me, Dr. Reed, but you did. I will follow your example in these matters from now on.
That's really nice of you.
Follow my example, then. Find a complete stranger and help him or her the best you can. Then invite him or her to do
Oh my god, pay it forward.
What? That's not a bad plan, actually. And I should start with my family, for they are almost strangers to me now.
Wow, it failed because I told it to be nice.
Tell me, Tadao, why was your abductor so interested in your passion for astronomy?
I dunno. We met a few times at the Royal Greenwich Observatory. He seemed to share my hobby. Then he invited me to his house and locked me in.
Yes, astronomy is a fascinating subject. When I was a child,
Copyrighted
I
altruism.
bought a small telescope for my sister.
Yeah.
We spent many a pleasant evening stargazing.
Stars are not just dots in the sky, Doctor. They are the key to our understanding of the cosmos. They remind us how insignificant we are.
You're right. But children love magic and stories. I remember our mother told us constellations have the power to protect us.
Protection by the light of the stars. That's sweet. You remember the name of these constellations?
Draco. My favorite constellation.
Memory's a strange thing. I can recite without hesitation the names of the 88 constellations. Yet I barely remember my own childhood.
Wow.
Did he fake his interest in astronomy to get close to you?
No. In his madness, he spoke about a blood sacrifice to be made to his master when the stars align to a specific configuration.
It's nice. You're gonna change to become better, and we can't allow that. The city has enough problems without someone who's trying to fix them. Jeez, you're not Batman. It's fine. Dun dun. I like how we just walk down the street a bit and then we do it in the middle of the street. He's fine.
My family. I will never see them again. Will they ever know I died?
500 shillings and an astrolabe. I'm an astrologian now. This is the song of my people. Let's see. We're going this way. Really music. So we're trying to see Lady Ashbury. What happened to the strong, independent woman? She's still strong and independent, except she had a cold and I gave her some medicine. She's a very strong and independent individual. We're talking about Lady Ashbury's adopted daughter, right? Or are we talking about Lady Ashbury? Because that's who we're seeing right now, because there was an exclamation here, and I want to see what she has to say. She's probably going to be all like, Jonathan, your eyes, and also lots and lots of vampire killings, and also, why didn't you listen to me? Oh, the daughter? No. We left her alone. Because she wants to be embraced by a vampire. I mean, granted, she wants to become one, but she's got so many other issues. We decided not to worry ourselves with her. Look at this. She's a very nice home, but it's also very small in the front. Like, where's the rest of the home in the back, if this is the entire upstairs? Oh.
It's locked, all right.
Oh, there she is. Hello.
Elizabeth, I'm so happy to see you. I was so concerned.
It is also good to see you in these darkened hours. Is all well, my dear?
Indeed, we stand upon the precipice. Has the news reached you of Edgar Swansea?
No. I returned home but moments ago. What of him?
Your friend, the well-informed old Bridget, tells me the Guard of Priwen has assaulted Pembroke. I fear Edgar tops their bloody list.
Bridget? She is such a tragic figure. And yet, I sense deep inside, she has a delicate, fragile soul.
What are you hiding? You went to the sewers. Did you speak with Harriet Jones?
Indeed, Jonathan. I seek the truth, just as you do.
I was concerned for your safety.
There's a gay sex scene?
McCullum
No.
draws too close to you for my comfort.
Fear not. I've evaded the hunters for many a year, and I intend to stay far from their gases, flames, and spikes. Now, speak to me of Dawson.
Old Dawson is now my progeny, as per the schemes and desires of Ascalon.
Jonathan, what have you done? He was a beast when human. Didn't I warn you enough what a monstrous vampire he would be?
Indeed you did. And for your advice, you have my gratitude. But I'm part of Ascalon now.
She looks so broken.
I swore an oath to king and country.
You did what you thought was right at the time. One can ask no more.
She's like, yeah, I'll write this off.
The important task now at hand is to help poor Edgar.
Now I am assured of your safety. That is precisely my intention.
Good.
She's so upset.
Now go, my dear, and return with good news with the greatest haste.
It is I.
I'm all right.
She's just, I don't get to have any other conversations with her. I can't kill her. It won't let me. Trust me, I was trying. Bodhi killed you. It was appropriate. I don't think there's a sex scene of any sort, Kem. There definitely is probably not a gay sex scene because there's no gay love interest in this. Not from what I'm seeing. I mean, there's gay lovers, but they died quick. They don't allow sex, but they allow postal too. Okay. He's still in the West End. We can't heal him. We have all these people in the hospital. We have these two, but I'm not too concerned about them right now.
I'll crush this beast. We cannot be defeated.
Is that what you're gonna do? Take some blood. Sure, why not? Ow! Postal 2 is infinitely more offensive and inappropriate. Yeah. It's intentionally offensive. I agree with that. I don't care about it, honestly. I understand, I mean, obvious reasons why they limit certain things like sexual anything in games, especially on Twitch, but yeah. I mean, it's their platform, and as far as I'm concerned, they allow quite a bit, so I'm not too concerned about what they don't allow. Yeah, and you're not. What the fuck was that supposed to be, a rock? Ow! Get on the ground. Thank you. The whole city is going to hell in a handbasket, and I'm not sure why.
What is this truck? Other vampire hunters here.
Come to us! God walks with me!
We'll do that.
Filthy murdering bastard!
Ow! Excuse you. They're like stormtroopers. We're just gonna take him down. Ow. Get on the ground. Hi.
I'll kill you!
Just more blood. It's fine. I should have, like, I need to level up hard bite a little bit more, and I don't know if I'm gonna have the time to do that now. Okay, here. I'll tell it for Isaac's sake so he knows where I'm at as far as chapters. I'm on chapter 5. Which I think essentially means I'm as good as near the end, but I think 6 is the final chapter. Pembroke Hospital has problems. Oh, hey. It's,
Good evening, Nurse Brannigan.
I have a lot to do, Doc.
Are you all right? I heard the hospital has been attacked.
I'm okay. I don't think anyone's hurt. But we haven't heard from Dr. Swanson.
what is with him doing in the background?
Yes. There's been shouts in his office, and then these brutes left the hospital.
What is he doing? I've been waiting a long time for this. The last good member of this hospital. Hey, we're just... Nurse Brannigan and I are just going this way. Just don't worry. It's fine. Just Nurse Brannigan and I. We're just gonna take care of this. Just this little problem. By little problem, I just mean Nurse Brannigan. She wants this hospital to succeed, and she's the last one who seems to really know what she's doing. We just can't allow that to happen. It's just nice back here. Look at this. It's a wonderful little room that's very barely used. Carl.
Liar. Snake. I had proved my value.
I know you did. Look at a surgical knife.
So much more.
And I got a treatment for neuralgia out of her pocket. That was great. This district will soon suffer the consequences of your actions. Oh God, what did they do?
Bastards. What have they done to Edgar?
Where is he? They went upstairs. Don't worry, guys. We got this. How long do I intend to stream? I'm gonna at least finish this chapter out. I was hoping I was gonna finish this today, but it looks like it's gonna be one more stream of this to finish it. If not 2 more. But, I mean, it is kind of coming to a head pretty quickly. Yeah, I'm not ending before. I'll probably be ending after 9, actually, because it's 8:49 right now.
That's fine.
Honey, touch Bodhi. You just hear Bodhi the entire time. Oh, Bodhi. Good. The hell?
Ultraviolet curtains and orichalcum powder. Dr. Swansea's always been a resourceful bastard. I bet he
McCullum.
never told you he had this installed in case of a vampire attack. Says a lot about how much he trusts you.
What have you done with Edgar?
Don't worry. We don't kill humans. Even if your friend is deserving of a little punishment for one.
McCullum's hot.
What are you talking about?
We know everything. Swansea and you created this bloody epidemic. You aim to unleash another disaster, just like William Marshall did.
No! I'm trying to put an end to it, just like you are.
You're its progeny, aren't you? Where is the monster hiding? It's still in England, isn't it?
I have no idea what you're talking about. Jeffrey, please listen to me.
No tricks. That shit won't work on me. We've found proof in the theater. Doris Fletcher was your first experiment. Now where is Marshall? Speak! So much for modern technology. Time for the tried and true. Do you know what this is, Beast? This is a drop of King Arthur's blood. The blood of a true defender of Britain. Stronger than your evil powers.
What? Ew. That's gross.
This is ridiculous. We're losing precious time.
True enough. Soon I'll bring your head before your coward of a father. So true light will cleanse you.
He's gonna be a pain in the ass.
Come on, Reed. Try something else.
Might as well. Longest countdown ever.
You're
so
innocent. Why does simple light burn you so much? Your poisonous bite is useless on me.
God damn it. Ow, so he has 4 attacks.
Freewind prevails! True light will cleanse you! I'll pin you down!
God damn it, the light. Ow.
Show some style. Fight like a man. And if you're so innocent,
Come on.
the blood of a true defender of this land will protect me.
It's not working right now. I missed him.
Come on, Reed. Try something else.
I need to knock him. Oh, jeez. Ow. Come on! I need stamina, I need stamina, I need stamina. I need blood back. There's too many lights now. Come on. He's such a pain in the ass.
You're so innocent. Why does simple light burn you so?
Need blood, need blood, need blood. I also need to swap out these. So, and this is what? Light regeneration? I want the stamina one.
Close your eyes. This is gonna hurt.
You gonna come over here? You gonna come over here? Excuse me. You gonna come over here? Oh God.
How dare you!
Arudel Condol, Leidzatua, Dimnota Vampyr, Orami.
You had a light this way? There's so much light! There we go. He wasn't as hard as like Mary.
We are the guardian of justice. Priwen shall prevail.
You can't accept the fact we're not
How
enemies, can
dare you!
You know if was actually smart would just turn them all on and try to keep them all. To stop
Your
you.
kind are the worst.
I think the point, Carl, was that the modern technology wasn't working, and that's why it was like that. But yes, basically.
Perhaps you're right. Maybe I am a monster that deserves no mercy. But that's not all I am.
You're nothing but a corpse animated by evil, Doctor. Don't try and fool yourself.
There is no way you'll ever let me be, McCullum. You'll always hunt me down, won't you?
There is no escape, Leech. Kill me now. For there is no way you can sway me to your ideals.
That's where you're mistaken.
What do you mean?
Yes!
I'll make you a vampire. I'll make you one of us.
No! Kill me!
Prepare yourself, Hunter. You're about to be hunted, just like me.
No! No!
When I kissed my poor man goodbye, I had no idea what I was doing. But now I do. Consider this my kiss of Judas.
It's not really a kiss, though. That's only if he actually survives the metamorphosis, though. The walkthroughs lied to you. He said they kissed. It's the kiss of Judas. Here's the funny thing: out of all the people that have streamed this, how many have actually done that? I mean, London's going to hell in a handbasket based on my game, on my playthrough, and I'm just turning everyone I can. Judas full French kiss Jesus. Wow. Probably no one, but you did that. Yeah. District status is serious. It's a problem. Let's heal some people. Follow Lord Redgrave orders or Elizabeth's advice. What? Reach Doris Fletcher's theater. To Edgar, to save Edgar. Well, real quick, who needs healing here? This guy and this guy. That's easy enough to do. Fatigue and fatigue. I think I might need to make another thing of fatigue. But at least they're both really easy to get to. All the experience we got. Let's... I can't upgrade this anymore. We're just... This is 145. Oh, this is not... This is 143. This is actually better. But... Absorb blood points. Oh, it becomes 220. Yeah, sure, why not? Because that's going to end up being my... We need 2 more fatigue. Oh, I'm fine on fatigue. The reason why I did that is because my backup weapons, which I almost never use, of course, are going to swap. Because then I have the stake, which is my better stun right now. The mace is my best weapon, but if I want to make sure I don't kill a target to get blood, I need to use the stake. Because the mace is just 2-hitting everything. You know who's really gay for Jonathan, the main doctor? Yeah, well, here. You're an asshole, but we're gonna help you.
Good evening. No, Sarge.
Joke if you want, Dr. Reed. I don't...
Do you need my assistance?
Don't be ridiculous.
Then you are lucky that...
I wish...
The death of Dr. Strickland also means the end of his research on the Spanish...
Oh, we never talked to him about this.
Thing, I suppose. Unlike others, I would never have reported him.
You liked him. Admit it.
I'll admit nothing. Strickland was taking too many risks at a critical time. That's not medicine. That's gambling.
Why do you despise medical research, Wade?
We will have plenty of time to hate each other once this epidemic is over. For now, I suggest a truce to save what can be saved.
You don't deserve my help. Not after everything you've said.
I see.
There we go.
Thank you.
We keep him because he's curmudgeonly. And he wants to work against everyone else at the hospital, so we're fine with that. We have to go back to the frickin' theater. So we're gonna go back. No, 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 no! I need you! God damn it! What did that do? Oh, I missed an opportunity to investigate his actions, didn't I? What's that? I'm really upset I missed this opportunity. He's going to be buried in the same mass grave as his wife. Am I just able to hop the fence? There's a fence here I can use. There's a fence right here. See? Fence. Oh, how am I not able to just hop the fence? Yeah, well... I don't know.
It's locked, all right.
I'm just trying to get to him so that I can heal him. And he won't let me. I'm just gonna go through his shit while he's gone. There's nothing to go through. Can't break that open. Is he just not gonna move? My god! Okay, we're done. So, Doris Fletcher's theater was where? Right. Investigate citizens' actions. Eavesdrop. How did this become a new quest? The fuck? I don't want to kill him. He's not even a real doctor. Reach the Doris Fletcher Theater. That's what I want to do. Okay, let's just fuck this. So that's a side quest we never unlocked before. Yeah, and he won't come outside. I'm just not going to worry about it. Doris Fletcher Theater should be this way. It's not the easiest route. Here, let's go this way. This will be the easier route. If I go... La, la, la. Okay, I know which one. No, don't disclose what that was. I have a feeling it's just a side quest about him. And it's just something about him in general. No, I am planning on replaying this on my own to get the good ending. I wouldn't dare subject you guys to that. I also don't want to replay it on stream. So it's more of going to be a casual thing for myself to see what happens if you do all the good stuff. But... Hello. Excuse you. I can always stream the good ending later on when I'm at it, but I don't want to do the entire stream of the good playthrough. But yeah. Get off the ground. Get out of the ground. You're fine. Excuse you. Excuse you. It's the only reason I don't want to stream the good ending is because how long it took me to get this far. The good ending's going to require me to do a lot more than what I've been doing, and a lot less killing and a lot more unlocking things. And it's just going to take me longer. I'm not a particularly fast game player, as if you haven't noticed, when I try to do things. And it's partly because I like enjoying and experiencing what the game has to offer. And I can't really... I'd just be subjecting you guys to another very, very, very long Vampyr stream. Get on the ground. Friggin' bugging! Mugging! Hi, Bungie. Who else am I supposed to be attacking? Oh, no one. If a district's health status drops below the critical threshold, it will plunge into chaos. Citizens will be reported missing, their quests will be lost, and dangerous creatures will begin to roam the streets. Just like the West End. Not the West End. Whitechapel. Just like Whitechapel. But we blame that on Jack the Ripper. Well, because you ate like 12 cinnamon rolls and then ice cream. Did you
don't own me.
Did you have more than that?
No.
You had
So
cake this
Priwen
morning.
never left Doris's theatre after they invaded. They must be holding Edgar here in their new headquarters.
You're on the ground. Hey. Really? Get on the ground. Let's see. Oh, I guess there was nothing else here. There's a whole bunch of them in there. Stop it. I'm also wondering if I should be trying to find as many of the ones around as possible so that I have as little recruits as possible. I don't know if that's a thing. Definitely not opposed to it. Get out of the ground. Yes. Okay. I feel like we should be good from here. Let's go in this door. Can you not try and, like, burn me? Are you gonna try that? Really? It's not working very well. Get on the ground. There we go. McCullum's report. I just finished reading Doris Fletcher's journal, and as painful and dreadful as it was. My God, the woman planned to see everyone in London afflicted by infecting all who would come to her next play. It helped me understand greatly what was going on. Doris Fletcher's real name was Doris Jones. She was the daughter of some Harriet Jones who has been treated as a patient for a long time at the Pembroke Hospital. What? She clearly hated her mother, but used her fame and notoriety to see her while visiting the poor and sick in the East End. I don't know exactly what happened then, but this is how her mother infected her before returning to the theater. And how she turned into that monstrosity the leech known as Jonathan Reed finally defeated. The presence of that vampire in the same hospital where Harriet Jones was treated can't be a coincidence. I'm convinced he is deeply involved with the vampire plague going on in London right now. I'm also convinced Swansea is his accomplice and that those two are planning something more terrifying than anything the Guard has ever faced. Maybe I should take some time to read the old books and manuscripts the Guard still possesses to get some answers. It may prove useful. In the meantime, I better send some patrols to investigate about what is occurring at the Pembroke Hospital. It took me 2 days to parse through the dusty registers and books we keep in the vault. God, I hate losing time like this. The search did prove fruitful for once. I found 2 pages that could be related to our present situation, a copy of William Marshall's memoirs. I took them with me to read more carefully. This creature Marshall says he fought in 1666. This disaster that aimed to destroy London is very similar to what happened with Doris Fletcher. Disease, infection, hate of the living, a desire to see the city ransacked. I have no doubt that the bloody old leech of William Marshall is behind all this and that he is back. This could be our greatest accomplishment. If the Guard could at least find and destroy that old bastard, I believe what Marshall did in 1666 is exactly what Reed is now trying to do. Did the creature, this disaster, escape their will? Is it why Marshall destroyed him in 1666 and Reed did the same with Doris Fletcher before she became a creature? I don't know, but those two are clearly working together, and Swansea is helping them. I will immediately give orders to have him arrested and interrogated. As for Reed, I'll destroy that evil beast myself and will deal with William Marshall and this disaster thing. Prewin will prevail.
Doris Fletcher was about to become a disaster. I'm getting close to having all the evidence.
Where is he? Down below. Yeah, okay. So, interesting. So, was Doris turned by her mom, or did Doris turn her own mom? That's the one part I'm not quite getting yet. I feel like Doris would have turned her own mom with the way she was acting. Exterminator. Need blood, need blood, need blood. Need him on the floor. Yeah, no smoke for me. Thank you. Okay. Can I open this?
It's
no.
Locked, all right.
How the hell do I get the combination? Oh. William Marshall, forget the legend about the man, the one that you've never heard of, you lazy bastards. Forget the empty tomb and temple church. Forget those among us who died trying to locate him. We, the Guard, know that he is still hiding somewhere. That is the only facts we keep in our mind. Another small detail we need to keep in mind. This little fucker is clever. How many times have we thought we had cornered him to finally only find old dust and cobwebs? Marshall has been a vampire for 1,000 years. We're no match until we change our plans. This is probably my sire, is William Marshall. Isn't that the knight that what's-his-name thinks he was made by? So here are a few questions for you, lazy bastards, and I want all of them answered before speaking to another great hunt to pin the leech down. Who helped him escape his den under Temple Church? We know now for a fact that a private contractor was paid to move a large coffin from the church a few years before we investigated the tomb. What exactly did the traitors of Brotherhood of St. Paul discuss with Marshall when they met in 1785 in London? The report of this meeting has been burnt, but witnesses remain of a request made by a Marshal to access a specific book in their library. Redgrave, yes, I think that's the name. Why does the monstrosity known as Lady Blackwood seem linked to Marshall? They exchanged letters. She went in London to meet him in 1786. According to the Brotherhood spies, she tried to discreetly buy his castle in Wales in 1793 before fleeing when spotted by her fearless mentor, Kendall Stone. See the pattern here? What happened during these few years? Why such agitation and activity? Answer these questions, my brothers, and you will find the path of our most eminent foe, William Marshall, oldest vampire of England, to survive our righteous wrath. The Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stole finally agreed to meet me in London. They proposed to meet inside the new Cathedral of St. Paul. I like the wit and solemnity of these men. What a symbol to choose the place where I defeated this disaster, but also the place where I fell. I agreed to their proposition. There, in the sacred silence of the church and under the eye of God, they respectfully listened to me. They acknowledged my victory against the evil creature, the Deus Astro, the Eater of Stars, who only wished to spread death and pestilence all around her. Since they acknowledged my will to save London in 1666, they heard my request, my burning desire to stop the blood of hate. Their primate promised to come back to me with an answer. The primate of St. Paul wrote back to me with just a name, the Tear of Angels. According to him, this ancient artifact could heal anything, cleanse any blackened soul, and purify my blood. Blessed be the Lord. It took me more than 100 years to find a cure for the blood of hate, but I may finally have found it. Soon the rage shall end. Soon I may repair the wrong I did and cleanse my failures. Now all I need to do is retrieve the necessary ingredients to create the artifact. Blood of the purest heart mixed with the blood of a king. To find such a rare ingredient is not what worries me the most, for time is on my side. It is the last part that worries me. Pure essence of garlic. I'm afraid it will literally hurt like hell when I drink the antidote, but if that's the price to pay to cleanse my soul and correct my mistakes, I am ready to endure this excruciating pain.
Blood of a pure heart, garlic, blood of a king. I don't understand.
Until further notice, the safe will be used to store sensitive evidence, as it'll always be locked. If you need to access it, just find me on the last floor to get the key. And bloody remember to bring it back to me when you're done. From Rodney.
I should find the key to that box.
Last floor? Do they mean up or down? Swansea's gonna be there. I'm actually gonna go up. I wanna see if his body is up there. Yes, honey. But I feel like I would have already found this key.
Need help?
Mm-hmm.
Do you want help?
Do I want what? A hug? Fucking hell. I need to find out where this Rodney guy is. Excuse you. I should kill him this way. Kill him! Stop it.
I have it. I can now.
Oh, I got the key. Okay, so my original intuition was correct. Go upstairs and just either find a dead body or a guy. Apparently it was a guy. Let's see. Da 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 da.
I really don't know if I should read this.
Personal notebook. Oh yes, it's the notebook! The cards worry me, for they keep on announcing the coming of an imprecise but terrible danger distinct from this awful war. Better call back the legates to London and tell them to observe and report any unusual events. Something is definitely going on. The cards keep hiding what is approaching, and that can only mean something powerful is moving, something so strong and potent the cards cannot fully reveal its nature. All the legates but one are back at London. His mission in Lhasa is too crucial to be aborted. The only noticeable event is the frequent meetings between Aloysius Dawson and the Ascalon Club. It's nothing to worry about for now. A terrible epidemic is upon us, and I don't like this at all. My legates have been sent back overseas to protect them from the disease, but also to find any cure about the origin of the plague. I'm not totally convinced this is all natural. In the past, we had many cases of vampiric activity linked with sudden epidemics. We must remain vigilant. Bodhi, what are you doing? All over the world, hundreds of thousands of dead, broken families, despair and affliction deeply rooted in our hearts. The epidemic is a curse. Reports from every county tell me this catastrophe has no boundaries, no limits. The good news is that the disease seems to have withdrawn. The bad news is the cards keep on foreseeing a calamity. The cards are right from the beginning. A calamity is upon us. The best sign may be the return of the Guard of Prewin. Geoffrey McCullum himself is back in London. He's actively inquiring and recruiting members for a new campaign. Whatever I may think of McCullum's methods, I must admit he has a good nose for danger. We must all stay alert. McCullum did not waste any time. At least 3 of his warhounds have been ordered to survey me. Same old hate, same old methods once again. They will inquire about all my moves, all my acquaintances, and all my actions. I know they are convinced I am an immortal plotting against them, against humanity. Stupid hunters, I have no time for this. I may have my secrets, but I am not conspiring foe after them. I'm not the conspiring foe they're after, but they are right about something. The cataclysm will not be avoided. For the second time since I am the primate of St. Paul, I fear for this city. Skulls are invading London and the entire country. No, not invading. They are already here. They are among us, released by the flesh of the many infected. Observers of the Brotherhood tell me that the foreign vampires are arriving from all over Europe, delighted to get their share of innocent and suffering flesh. This country as we know it, it may be on the verge of oblivion. We still don't know what is maneuvering against us. The cards are still worrying me as the real danger was not revealed yet. I am convinced that the Guard of Prewin is about to launch a second great hunt. This is the only explanation to the patterns of the activities deployed by McCullum. Control of strategic command posts all over the city, creation of many new weapons, robbery to quickly finance this expensive undertaking. I know my name will be on the list if they decide to hunt down all the identified vampires in England, but I refuse to submit to this threat. A Prewin attack is imminent. Scouts and patrols are getting closer every night. I can't even blame them, for the situation is critical. A few reports even claim the horned vampire may be back. Oh. That's my sire. But their blindness never ceases to astonish me. How can they keep considering me a foe? Have I not proved I am their ally? Have I not done all I can to protect mortals? This is my last entry in this journal. May God have mercy on our souls.
I can't believe it.
What can't you believe? A cataclysm? That didn't really say anything amazing. The horny vampire. Seriously.
Edgar. Edgar, can you hear me?
Jonathan, is it really you?
Easy. Easy. Save your strength. I'm getting you out of here.
You want to be a vampire too?
Don't try to spare me. As a physician, I know all too well when it's too late. Punctured lung, broken ribs, and internal bleeding. An accurate diagnosis, wouldn't you say?
Edgar, what happened?
It wasn't a machete, it was a saw.
They wanted me to confess. Beat me black and blue.
Geoffrey McCullum ambushed me at the Pembroke Hospital. He was convinced you and I were responsible for the Skull epidemic.
I never imagined that self-righteous fanatic would dare to attack us in the open. What became of him?
I put him in a somewhat delicate position when I made him an immortal.
Really? You sure that was the wisest course of action?
Time will tell. The most intriguing part of his accusation was that you and I were the pawns of some ancient vampire.
What?
William Marshall. Yes, they tortured me to make me confess the same nonsense.
I think you're hiding something, Edgar.
What do you mean?
William Marshall, for example. You speak of him as if you know him. How is that?
Jonathan, I cannot say I'm ready for another round of questions.
What can you tell me about William Marshall?
Not much. History paints the story he was the greatest knight who ever lived. Amongst the immortals, he had a yet greater legend.
Why would he deserve such a reputation?
I cannot say. The Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stole has next to no intelligence on him. All I know is that he's supposed to be the oldest of all the British vampires.
Why is the Guard of Prewin so obsessed with him?
He was the only ancient vampire to escape the first great hunt launched by the Guard of Prewin in 1854. They believe he's an evil creature plotting his return.
He was just tortured, but you doubt and question him. Damn straight!
Why would the Guard of Priwen believe you and I created the vampire epidemic?
Maybe due to our profession. Because I offered you shelter in my hospital.
While investigating the epidemic, I read some of McCullum's findings. I think you have some explaining to do.
I have nothing to hide, Jonathan. Nothing at all.
Do you know Doris Fletcher's real name?
No, I'm afraid not.
Her real name was Doris Jones. She was the daughter of Harriet Jones.
What do you want me to say, Jonathan?
We're just abusing him.
Do you remember when we suspected Sean Hampton of killing Harriet Jones?
Yes. The terrible episode that came as a shock to us all.
Harriet Jones faked her own death. When I found her in the sewers, she confessed she wanted everybody to pay for what happened to her.
That woman was extremely bitter, full of hatred and festering anger.
Oh.
Doris Fletcher visited her mother at the Pembroke Hospital. That's how she first got infected.
I know nothing about that.
Is it possible that Harriet Jones is the next
once
disaster?
came to visit the sick. That is all I know.
No, Edgar, there is more. Doris Fletcher was Harriet Jones's daughter.
We just said that!
They exhibited the same symptoms. Blind hate and strong physical mutation.
What does this sad story have to do with us?
Come on, Edgar. Don't you see the pattern here? The epidemic, the link between Doris and Harriet, the suspicion of McCullum?
How could I? I never saw Harriet Jones again after she fled the hospital.
Doris and Harriet shared more than a hidden family bond. They were the embodiment of the epidemic and are linked to the Pembroke Hospital. Come on, Edgar, this is no coincidence.
I swear I'm at a complete loss. All I did was administer vampire blood to cure old Harriet. There was no evil plan, no diabolical plot.
You did what?
I tested the regenerating and healing properties of vampire blood on Harriet Jones. My only intention was to find the cure for influenza, I swear.
Whose blood did you use? William Marshall's? Mine?
Lady Ashbury's. While transfusing her with human blood, humanely appeasing her hunger, I also kept samples of her blood for my research.
You used her blood on Harriet Jones? My God, Edgar, that's unethical. You betrayed 2 of your patients at the same time.
God.
How dare you judge me? Must I name the alarming list of your victims?
We are both deceivers. But at least I know I'm a monster.
You have worked beside me. You saw what I'm doing at Pembroke Hospital. Jonathan, you know I'm not an evil soul. Just another victim of this tragedy.
No, Edgar, you are not going to die. Unless you want to.
What do you mean?
I can save you, Edgar. I can turn your broken body into one like mine.
You truly would? After all I've done, after all that's been said, you would offer me this gift?
I have no way of knowing which punishment would be worse, Edgar. But it is not for me to decide. So?
Oh, please, Jonathan, please. I beg you. This is what I've always wanted. This is what I've always searched for.
Very well, then.
We made 3 vampires in a single night.
Prepare to die. To face an eternity of guilt.
I'm ready. Oh, indeed, I am ready.
Oh, yes. Oh, this is the gayness that you guys were hoping for, right?
Enough!
All the BBs. Oh god, so sexy, so gay. The Dying Swansea achievement unlocked. So we have to destroy Harriet Jones now. Prepare to fight the disaster, Chapter 6. We're gonna end here. Let's make Isaac so upset that we're ending right here. I know it is. Huh?
Why do you keep saying that I'm upset?
Because I'm so close to finishing it.
I'm not upset with you.
Maybe we'll do a stream tomorrow. We'll announce it if we do, and maybe we'll finish it off then just to get it off of our list. Thank you for coming, guys. It's been great. You guys are going to go to Doxy. We're going to send you to Doxy. Okay. Have a good one, and goodbye.